There is someone who is silently thinking desperately about you right now. It is that newer love, that forbidden desire. The year 2026 has arrived with an ultimatum from destiny. Get ready, because today's revelation will change this story. Dear soul, if you have arrived here, know that it was not by chance. The angels brought me an urgent and vibrant message, prepared specifically for this moment of planetary transition we are living through. We are crossing a great portal. The energy of 2026 is already in the air, vibrating, pulsing, and altering the frequency of all hearts, especially those carrying a pending love story. Today, the message will touch your heart in an unexpected and deep way. I need you to take a deep breath and connect with me now, because we are going to speak about someone who cannot get you out of their head. Someone with whom you feel a connection that defies logic, a love that perhaps carries the mystery of being newer, or the weight of being considered forbidden by the world's rules. Prepare yourself. What I am about to reveal to you has the power to change everything you project for this new cycle. There is a powerful energy, almost electric, surrounding you and this person at this exact moment of passing. While the world outside is busy with parties, fireworks, and superficial promises, an invisible and ancestral force is working behind the scenes to align the destiny of the two of you. Even if, to your human eyes, the current circumstances seem challenging or even impossible, this person, whom perhaps you view as someone you should not get involved with, or someone society and common sense would judge as wrong because of age, status, or conventions, has you in their thoughts in a way you cannot even imagine. The angels show me a very clear scene. In this period of festivities and celebrations, where everyone seems happy and noisy, this person's mind constantly travels to a place of silence. You. I want you to imagine now what is happening inside this person. The angels show me that, even surrounded by people, even amidst the toasts and wishes of Happy New Year, this person feels a peculiar loneliness. It is as if there were a bubble of silence around them. They look at the fireworks, at the lights celebrating the arrival of 2026, but the wish they make inside has nothing to do with money or professional success. The secret wish, the one they barely have the courage to whisper to themselves, is about you. They relive moments. They imagine what it would be like if, instead of being where they are, they were holding your hand to enter this new year. They feel an attraction and a longing that defy all logic and all time. It is not just a physical attraction or end-of-year neediness. It is something much deeper. It is a soul recognition. With the vibration of this new portal opening, their soul perceives clearly that you already know each other from other lives, that the universe is conspiring to unite what was predestined, no matter how many barriers the world places in the way. But dear soul, you must be wondering, if the feeling is so strong, why does this connection seem so complicated? What stops this energy from manifesting openly right now? The angels say that, despite the visible barriers, this person feels a warmth in their heart whenever your image comes to mind. During the cycle that is closing now, they tried many times to repress these feelings. They tried to convince themselves that it was something passing. They tried to use reason to tell themselves that the differences between you, whether of age, life moment, or commitments, were too great to be overcome. However, the energy of 2026 arrives with a demand: the truth. In the silence of the most intimate moments, when the party ends and the mind calms down, the truth becomes undeniable for this person. You are special in a way that no one else is. This connection goes beyond words, labels, and outdated social expectations. It is a bond that transcends time and any rules society might try to impose. This attraction is not just for your evident qualities, but for your essence, for your light. There is something in you that wakes them up, something that makes them feel alive, complete, and at the same time, makes them feel challenged to go beyond their own limits and fears. The angels reveal that this person looked in other experiences, in other contacts throughout the last year, for the same type of connection they find in you. They tried to fill the void with distractions, with people more suitable in the eyes of others, or with routine. But everything turned out to be empty. Everything seemed without color. They enter this new year with the absolute certainty that the uniqueness you possess is irreplaceable. And this perception has left this person in a state of constant restlessness. The angels show me something even deeper, an anguish that grows with the passing of time. They ask themselves if they have already lost the chance. They look at the calendar, see the years passing, and fear that, because of circumstances or their own fears, this sacred opportunity might slip through their fingers. This doubt has become a weight on their soul, an anxiety that prevents them from finding true peace in the celebrations. Time passes, and the intensity of what they feel for you only increases. This person realizes that the more they try to resist, the stronger the bond becomes. You are present in every thought, in every breath, in every song that plays on the radio. Let us take advantage of this energy of openness to firm your intention. Write in the comments this powerful mantra. In 2026, I deserve relationships based on truth, courage, and harmony. By writing this, you take the first step to materialize this reality. Now, continuing the message, there is something fundamental you need to understand about the energy of this coming year. Why is 2026 so important for this story? The angels ask me to explain the sacred numerology of this moment to you. Pay attention. If we add the numbers of 2026, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6, we arrive at the number 10. And in numerology, 1 plus 0 equals 1. This means we are entering a universal year 1. The number 1 is the energy of absolute beginning. It is the force of creation, of leadership, of courage, and of initiative. The year that passed was a year of endings, of clearing the ground. But year 1 does not accept old baggage. Year 1 pushes for action. This is why this person is feeling so pressured internally. The vibration of year 1 is acting on their heart chakra, saying, either you live your truth now, or you will live in a lie. There is no more middle ground in 2026. The universe is forcing this person to leave their comfort zone and take an attitude regarding this forbidden love. The angels say that this person has been trying to fight against this force, seeking to move away or distract themselves. They may be pretending to the world, or even to themselves, that you do not affect them. But deep down, this attempt is painful and fruitless. The more they try to break free, the stronger the attraction becomes. It is like trying to hold water with your hands. The feeling slips through and floods everything. They feel trapped in a whirlwind of emotions. What are they going through? It is a true emotional revolution, a confrontation between what the mind says should be and what the heart shouts is. This person may not have admitted it out loud. They may not have expressed it in words to anyone, but their heart has already become aware of an overwhelming truth. You are, and always will be, the great passion of their life. There is no one who awakens in them the same sensations, who makes them feel the joy, the peace, and the intensity that you bring. And this perception scares them deeply, because by understanding the magnitude of this connection, they understand that perhaps they made a mistake by not following the impulse of their soul before. They see themselves before an abyss between desire and reality, and this gap consumes them. What the angels want you to know is that this attraction they feel is not in vain. It does not exist just to torment this person or to bring doubts to your heart. It has a greater purpose, a spiritual meaning. The angels show that this feeling is opening this person's eyes to something that in the past they refused to see, the incomparable value you have, the light you represent. This is a revelation that is transforming their perspective, leading them to question everything they believe to be true about love and human connections. Now, the big question the angels bring is, what will this person do with this overwhelming truth in the face of the action energy of 2026? Will they have the courage to face what they really feel, to break the barriers that they themselves or society have imposed? Will they manage to put pride, fear, and others' expectations aside to seek you, to live this connection that destiny insists on presenting? Or will they remain trapped in this cycle of repressed desire? The angels show that there is an intense internal conflict happening. The desire to be close to you grows every day, but there is still a fear that stops them from acting. Fear of rejection, fear that it is too late, fear that you have already moved on, or, even deeper, the fear of being judged for this connection that seems forbidden, for loving someone younger or older, or someone outside the standards. This fear is what has kept this person in silence, but this situation cannot continue like this for much longer. Something is about to change, dear soul. The energy of the 2026 portal is an energy of rupture. The angels say that this person is approaching a decisive moment, where they will be forced to face what they truly feel and take action. The universe is creating circumstances for this truth to come to the surface, so that they finally understand that running away from this feeling is no longer an option. The force of destiny is more powerful than any barrier imposed by man or the mind. Can you feel this in the air? Can you perceive this energy of change approaching? This attraction that this person feels for you is not a simple whim. It is a call for them to wake up. And this call is getting stronger and stronger, an echo that resonates in their soul and propels them towards you, breaking the chains of fear. Now, the angels ask you to connect with your intuition and answer. If this person came to you today with an open heart and willing to face all obstacles, would your heart be ready to receive them and live this passion in 2026? The angels say that this answer is essential, because your energetic permission will open the paths even more. Dear soul, there is another crucial point that is messing with this person's head and accelerating this return. It is what the angels call the mirror effect. Pay attention to this. You have changed. The year that passed was not easy for you, I know. There were challenges. There were moments of loneliness, but you used all of that to grow. You enter 2026 stronger, more beautiful, more luminous, and much more connected with your spirituality. And do you know something? This person is seeing this. Even from afar, even if you do not speak, they feel your change. They realize that you are no longer the same person who perhaps stayed waiting for crumbs. They see that you have learned to value yourself. And this, my dear, causes a terrible fear in them, but also an irresistible attraction. They look at you today and think, have they become too good for me? Is their light now too strong for my shadow? This evolution of yours is the biggest trigger for the attraction they feel now. They want to be close to this new version of you. They want to align themselves with this powerful woman that you have become. The angels say that this person has been trying to move on, perhaps even seeking other connections to fill the void. However, everything they find outside of you seems devoid of color. It is as if their life had lost the shine that only you brought. They realize that no one else can awaken in them the same passion, the same soul connection, and this realization leaves them disturbed because deep down, they know that what exists between you is rare and valuable. Now, let's boost this connection with angelic numerology. Write in the comments, 333. This is the number of divine communication. By writing 333, you call upon the angels to facilitate communication and truth between you in this new year. And if this message is touching your heart and you feel you can support us, please consider making a small donation by tapping the thanks heart. Your contribution tells us that we are on the right path. It is the flame that keeps this community of light lit to guide you throughout the year 2026. Dear soul, there is something you need to know about the fear this person feels. Accepting what they feel and seeking a reconnection means challenging what is considered forbidden. The angels say there is a very big fear in their heart that it is already too late, that you are no longer willing to break social barriers, and this fear has made them hesitate. The angels show me that recently, perhaps even on New Year's Eve, this person was very close to making contact. They even picked up the phone, rehearsed words, typed a Happy New Year message that was never sent. They imagined entire dialogues with you, but something stopped them at the last moment. The barrier of the forbidden, the fear of consequences, the pressure of external expectations, the fear of the unknown paralyzed them. But they know that silence only prolongs the anguish. Dear soul, the angels ask you to understand something essential. This person misses you in an overwhelming way, but is still gathering the courage necessary to face this truth. They are dealing with a whirlwind of emotions, trying to understand how something that seemed unacceptable still has so much strength inside them. And the answer is simple: because the bond between you never broke. Because destiny has a bigger plan. This connection is something that goes beyond the physical plane. It is something the angels show as a golden thread that unites souls, an energetic tie that, regardless of distance or prohibitions, continues to exist and strengthen in this new cycle. And the more this person tries to resist, the stronger the sensation becomes that something inside them is incomplete without you. The angels say that this person is on the verge of an important decision. The first days of this year will be decisive. They can no longer carry this weight alone. The need to express themselves, to clear this lump in their throat, to say everything that was kept inside, and to challenge social barriers is growing at every moment. And soon, they will be propelled to act. The energy of destiny is irresistible when it comes to fulfilling a bigger plan for love. But there is an essential question the angels want you to ask yourself. Are you prepared to hear what this person has to say? Even if it means challenging the forbidden and embracing a love that can be seen as unusual or outside the standards. Because when they come, it will no longer be with games. It will be with the truth of their soul, with an open heart, ready to live this passion that destiny insists on uniting. The angels say that when this moment arrives, you will need to decide if this story will have a new beginning in 2026, breaking with expectations, or a full stop. Now, I would like to invite you for a special moment. Let us do a small connection visualization together. I want you, wherever you are, to take a deep breath, release the air slowly. Close your eyes for a moment, if you can. Imagine you are standing on a bridge of light. Behind you is the year that passed, with all the pains, the doubts, the waiting, and the tears. See all of this as heavy suitcases that you carried until here. Now, look ahead. On the other side of the bridge is 2026. It is a bright place, full of sun, opportunities, and love. Imagine that you take these heavy suitcases off your back and leave them on the ground. Feel the relief on your shoulders. Say mentally, I leave the weight behind. Now, look at the middle of the bridge. See this person coming towards you. They are also leaving their suitcases behind. The suitcases of fear, prejudice, social rules, cowardice. You meet in the middle of this bridge of light. Without saying anything, just feeling each other's energy. Feel this person's heart beating in tune with yours. Feel that, in this frequency of 2026, there is no forbidden. There is only love. Breathe in this sensation of freedom. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. This visualization, dear soul, was not just imagination. It was real energetic work. You have just opened a door on the spiritual plane for this meeting to happen on the physical plane. The angels continue to guide this message. There is something undeniable that needs to be revealed today. This person is exhausted from fighting against what they feel. The forbidden passion is about to overflow. The absence of you has become an unbearable torment. They miss you in a way that defies all logic. The angels show that this person has been trying to maintain a facade of normality, acting as if they were in control of their life. However, behind this apparent tranquility, there is a true storm. When they are alone, far from the noise of the world, their mind travels to you. They relive every moment. Every memory has a bittersweet taste now. If before they saw everything with a certain distance, now they feel every detail with a depth that hurts. They remember your voice, the sparkle in your eyes, your energy that completed them. Small gestures that before seemed trivial are now precious, and their absence has become a screaming void. The angels say that this person started to realize that no one else has this energy capable of awakening in them such an overwhelming passion. And it is exactly this that is bringing a deep restlessness, as they understand that they are fighting against something that destiny has already sealed. What this person does not understand completely yet is that this forbidden passion is not just a reflection of good moments, but a clear sign that there is something bigger connecting you, a force of destiny. This connection was not built by chance, nor can it be replaced, regardless of circumstances or age. They might even try to convince themselves that they will get over it. But the angels show that what exists between you is an eternal bond. Now the angels ask for a small gesture of confirmation. Tap on subscribe. By doing this, you tell the universe that you accept being part of this community of souls of light that will walk together in 2026. There is something the angels want you to know about this person's dreams. With the entry of this new portal, they have been dreaming a lot about you. These are not random dreams. They are messages from the unconscious. Often they wake up smelling your scent, hearing your voice, or with the sensation that you are truly together, living this connection without the ties of the forbidden. These dreams leave them confused, as they are so real that, for a moment, they believe that everything can still be lived. But when they wake up to reality, the truth of the circumstances hits them, and this realization is like a shock. Dear soul, the angels want you to know that these dreams are not the result of chance. They are a form of spiritual communication. A call from the universe for this person to understand that your presence cannot be erased. Their heart is trying to send you messages. It is as if your soul were in constant contact with theirs, sending signs that true love cannot be contained. And there is something even stronger that the angels are revealing now. They feel your energy, even from a distance. Often, when they are distracted, they can feel sudden shivers. A strange sensation, as if you were there, close by. And the truth is, in a way, you are. The bond between you is so intense that it transcends physical presence. This person can feel your vibration, your strength, your light, an undeniable proof that destiny is in action to unite you in this year. Now, what the angels want you to understand is that this person is about to take a decision. They can no longer carry this passion and this longing alone. Something needs to change. The universe is moving the energies so that very soon, a reconnection happens. The angels say that the right moment is being prepared. It may not be today or tomorrow, but it will be in the perfect time of this new cycle. This person is closer and closer to giving into the truth. The weight of longing is transforming their fear into courage, their doubt into necessity, and the forbidden into a challenge they are willing to face. Imagine, dear soul, if this person knocked on your door tomorrow with an open heart, willing to break with everything that stops them from living this love, what would you say? The angels are sending you a special sign. The lucky number for this moment is 7, the number of spirituality and perfection. Write in the comments, my lucky number in 2026 is 7. I send protection to those I love very much. The forbidden passion they nourish for you has become a weight they can no longer carry alone. The angels show that they feel trapped in an internal dilemma. They want to look for you. They want to hear your voice. But something inside them still hesitates. The fear of judgment. The fear of the consequences of a love that defies conventions. However, deep down, they know they need to act. Because the intensity of what they feel is no longer something that can be ignored. There is a detail the angels reveal now. They have been observing you more than you imagine, whether through social media, mutual friends, or simply feeling your energy from afar. This person tries to stay connected in some way. They want to know how you are, if you miss them in the same way, if you are also willing to break the barriers of this forbidden situation to live this connection. And this torments them, because the possibility that you have moved on without looking back leaves them restless. The angels show that this person constantly asks themselves, do I still have a space in their heart? Do they also feel this force? Now, the angels ask you to do an exercise of liberation to start the year light. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, that you would like to forgive. Visualize each one of them and say, I forgive you and set you free. Feel the lightness that forgiveness brings. Forgiveness clears the ground so that new love can sprout in 2026. There is something very important the universe is revealing. What is happening now in this person's heart is a true emotional battle. For a long time, they avoided confronting their feelings because of the forbidden. But the angels show that the universe is forcing this person to face the truth they fear so much, that true love does not choose age, status, or circumstances. And this truth is simple. They do not want to live without you anymore. They may have tried to ignore it, but all attempts failed. No other person managed to fill the void. What you had was unique, a soul connection. The angels show that this person is closer and closer to taking an attitude. They have felt sudden impulses to send you a message, to attempt an approach that defies the notions of forbidden. But what they fear most is not the conversation itself, but what this conversation might mean. The need to break with others' expectations, to embrace a love that might be judged, because deep down, they know that if you open the door, everything can change. The future of both of you will be rewritten, and this change scares them, because it would be necessary to abandon old patterns. But the angels say they no longer have a choice. Their heart is crying out for you. Sooner or later, they will be forced to take this step. Now the angels ask you to ask yourself, if this person returns, willing to face the world for you, will you be ready to forgive any past hesitation? Forgiving does not mean accepting anything. It means releasing the weight of the past, so that your heart is at peace to receive the new. The angels show that, for this reconnection to happen in the right way, the energy of forgiveness needs to be present. What passed stayed in the old year. The future, our dear 2026, can be written with love and truth. This person is learning, the hard way, that opportunities cannot be wasted, that true love does not appear twice in the same way, and that destiny has a grand plan. Dear soul, this story is not over yet. There is an outcome being written in this new year, an outcome of overcoming, of love, and of courage. And you have an essential role in this, the role of acceptance and openness. The angels show that this person is about to put everything to the test. They know they can no longer live in this doubt, in this impasse between uncontrollable desire and fear. They feel they need to know, once and for all, if there is still a path for the two of you, if this forbidden passion can finally be lived in its fullness, with the blessing of destiny and the protection of this new year. And when this moment arrives, dear soul, you need to be prepared. The angels ask you to reflect on what you really want for your love life in 2026. Are you willing to challenge the forbidden for a love that destiny insists on uniting? Your answer will be the key to everything that comes next. Dear soul, this person can no longer run away from themselves. Everything they tried to do to silence this feeling failed. There is no way to hide what is screaming inside their heart anymore. That is why they are about to get closer. Yes, the angels show that the moment of truth is approaching. This person feels they need to look for you. But, at the same time, they carry a deep fear. What if they don't want to challenge the norms anymore? What if they don't want this madness anymore? This fear has been their biggest obstacle. They want a confirmation that there is still a possible path, that this forbidden passion can be lived in its fullness. But there is something the angels ask you to reflect on. If this person came back now, willing to risk everything, would you open your heart? This answer will determine the next steps the universe is preparing. Dear soul, the intensity of this feeling has reached a point where this person can no longer hide it. Even when they try to follow their routine, something inside them screams your name. The universe has placed situations in their path so that they finally face their feelings. Conversations that bring your name up, places that remind them of you, dreams that seem so real. All of this is happening because this person needs to understand that they cannot continue living in the almost. They need to live the everything. The angels say that this person questions themselves every day. Do I still have time? This doubt weighs heavy. They realize that, by losing you to circumstances, they also lost a part of themselves. They have already realized they need answers, that they can no longer postpone this decision to surrender to the passion destiny insists on uniting. And when this moment arrives, it will be essential that you are connected with your truth. The angels ask you to ask yourself, what does your heart truly desire for 2026? Are you ready to embrace a love that defies expectations? Because when this person appears, there will be no more room for doubts. They will come with the truth of their feelings, willing to face adversities. This is an opportunity for a bold and passionate fresh start, where destiny will finally unite what was predestined. And this choice, dear soul, will be entirely yours. Before we finish, share this video with 2 dear people who need to renew hope in love. Let's build a chain of faith together for 2026. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. The angels want you to understand. There is no way to run away anymore. The force of destiny is greater. If this message touched your heart and resonated with your truth, write in the comments, "I accept what is rightfully mine in 2026. This act opens the doors for the energy of the universe to work in your favor. If you felt the presence of the angels, subscribe to the channel. This simple gesture makes this celestial flame continue spreading. Come back whenever you need to. You are not alone. The angels accompany you in this new year. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.